I'm Brian Sump. I'm the owner and president of Avalon Motorsports. I started in the automotive industry a decade and a half ago, and I had no automotive experience or really any business experience. One of the blessings of that is that I took an outside and a fresh perspective to an industry that really had a poor reputation. And so I've always had a really strong why to transform the automotive industry, to give it a positive image. I've always wanted Avalon Motorsports to be a safe place for our team members, a place where they can advance both personally and professionally and achieve their career goals. Many entrepreneurs believe that the purpose of business is solely to make a profit. But in our organization, we believe that the most important thing is our people. And if we bring in the right people and we follow the right processes, we will be profitable at the end of the day. And that is very important. Our mission is to create an uplifting environment versus being let down, which I think most team members and even clients and vendors are let down in business. We want to make people feel uplifted in spirit and excited to continue to work with us and work for us. And if you're considering becoming part of the Avalon Motorsports family, I thought it would be really important for you to hear directly from our existing team members about what you can expect and how you can become a successful part of our family.
I've been in the automotive industry for about 7-8 years. Got started with a tire and auto shop, a little franchise. Did that for about 4 or 5 years before discovering Avalon. When I saw Avalon, it was just kind of that elevation towards the next step. And it was just nice to get to be around people that were as passionate about German cars as I was. Just getting into the industry, I had my little German car myself, and it was nice to talk to people that genuinely were passionate about the vehicles and specifically the people. Very important to me because anyone who knows anything about automotive knows the industry isn't actually automotive, it's the people industry. The difference between like a franchise automotive shop and like a private family-owned place like Avalon and Urban Auto Care is just gonna be that closer family feeling that you get with getting to know everyone around you. Being part of a franchise, it's pretty common to see people come in, people go out, lots of changes, you never really know who your manager is, and then he'll change. And you know it's following these strict guidelines that don't look at individual peoples or care about individual issues. So working with a smaller crew of people that really actually genuinely cared and got to know each other as a family was very important, and it was a way to kind of build that off to that family feeling for those around you and those you're taking care of. The franchise was about the nuts and bolts for sure, but it was missing the heart aspect, which I found when I came to Avalon. We provide a 4-year, 40,000-mile warranty and have transportation assistance, provide complimentary rental vehicles. We have cutting-edge dealer equipment, and we work with dealership-level factory-trained technicians. In terms of career advancement, the major difference was, while I was at that franchise, I definitely had a path forward, but it was a very rigid, do these modules, do these trainings, go to these events, and then you'd be put in a list for possible promotion at some point. When I came over to Avalon, it was very clear that if I put in the time, work, and attention, that there'd be a clear progression forward. In my particular case, I was a service advisor for about a year before being selected to go into the general manager training program. At that point, I was supplied with actual training for management, like as running the business, paying the bills, and taking care of the day-to-day. But then I was also paired with a leadership coach who helped me to actually hone my leadership skills so that way I could step into the back and actually lead a crew towards doing great things. If you're a candidate looking for a new home, I would say that Avalon and Urban Auto Care supply amazing training, great one-on-one support, amazing family environment, as well as they'll provide you with all the tools you'll need to be as successful as you want to be here.
Before I came to work to Avalon, I was working at a dealership. I was working as a lube tech, where there was many lube techs working at the same time. And to move to a better position to be or move to an apprentice, it would take maybe months, maybe years to get that first opportunity to become one of those apprentices. When I met Brian, he offered me a position to come and work on at Avalon and just work on German cars. The first thing that came to my mind is an open opportunity to grow better. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I was up to the challenge, and with the support that I got from my co-workers, it helped me and allowed me to grow and learn about everything that I know as of right now about automotive. Every day I get to work on Porsches, BMWs, Audis, which is pretty exciting. We have the tools, the factory scan tools, high-end tools to perform the whatever work that we need to do on those cars. It's pretty exciting to tell other people that I work on these brands. It's something that I'm really proud, and that we take pride and ethic of the work that we do here. I find on Avalon Motorsports the support not only in work but also in my personal life. It's a good atmosphere to come every day and knowing that every co-worker care about you and care about your success. We work together as a team to grow better and be someone better in our life and careers. That's what it tied me up to Avalon. The fellowship that we have here as a group, as a company. In these 5 years that I've been at Avalon, I have become a better technician just by the training that we have received. I've been able to do from the little stuff as an oil change to bigger stuff as changing, replacing engines, timing chains. It's a lot of growth that we have found here. Every year we have the highest level of classes trainings, which allows us to become a better technician and give a better experience and work to our customers.
I've always been a very technical person, so coming from the automotive sales world, I was always a little bit aware of, how things worked and why they worked the way that they did. But coming into the repair world, and the reason I wanted to do that is because I really wanted to delve deeper into why things work the way they do, and all of the tiny little moving parts that need to go into a vehicle to make it work like a German car should. I became very accustomed to the dealership world, and there are some positives, but there are also some negatives. I mean, it's a corporate world, and in some ways that can be good. You've got a shell of people around you that are very professional and they know what they're doing, but it also is corporate. It feels very lifeless. At Avalon, we're a family. It's a small, tight-knit group of people who are all working together to achieve a common goal. So rather than experiencing that massive, overwhelming dealership experience, I much prefer the more family aspect of things. I've always been extremely passionate about German cars, and it excites me every day to be able to come to work and learn more about these cars. I do learn something new every day, and it gives me a ton of fulfillment to know that I'm learning that about something that I'm passionate about. So I'm technically from Generation Z, and people from my generation are known to have not as good of a work ethic as possibly previous generations. But I like to think that I have a much stronger work ethic than that stereotype. And I feel like that's proven at Avalon Motorsports, because the effort that I put in is always returned in the same or even more. So I'm always happy to put in that effort that's required, because I know I'm going to get it back. As a younger member of the workforce, I really like the cultural fit at Avalon Motorsports, because I really mesh well with all of my colleagues. And even ones that may be 20 years older than me, I feel like we're all here still young at heart. And we all have similar interests, and we all are able to laugh and joke with each other. And that's crucial for me when I'm at work, because it can't all be serious and working on these serious cars. If you're the type of person looking for a career change in the automotive industry, Avalon Motorsports is a great fit, because we've got the training and the growth opportunities that you need, as well as the support around you to make sure that you can be as successful as possible in a new endeavor.